Hello, and welcome to what I believe is episode 5 of my utility series with smokes, flashes, grenades, and molotovs. This time, I'll be taking my services to the ever classic map of Dust 2. Everyone loves Dust 2. Right off the bat, we're going to do the Xbox smoke. So what you want to do is you're going to want to jump up and get up right next to the railing. Jump and you're there. And as you just noticed, you don't jump as high because the air conditioning unit is there, but that's all okay. So get lined up right here, and then you're going to want to go up and try and get parallel with this, or perpendicular, I think is the correct phrase. And it's simple jump throw, and as you can see, it lands right on the box. And as you can see, perfect. Can't see in or out. It is that thick. So if you want to make your pushes on the cat, you're more than welcome to, because you've got mid smoked off. Now this is for the flash at long, which is pretty simple. You don't have to jump, but as you can see, if you look at the camera, I can't really look at it, but you'll get the, what you could say is the left part of the ramp that's above. Now you could also do a jump throw. It's a little bit higher. But generally, if you're just throwing it up like this, anybody who's watching along up close or from car, they're going to get flashed a little bit. And usually if you do that, you can get 1 or 2 picks and you can get onto long and make your assault. Now this next smoke is for car, and you get the left half. It's a bit harder on the right side because of the curb that's on the road. But what you'll want to do, my leg's in the way, but you get lined up where this sort of, I guess, sunroof is on this car. You'd think there would be a sunroof, but it's all metal. But what you'll do next, I'll get out the op. You want to get lined up, I believe, right here. And it's another jump throw. And it goes, and it gets the left side. So you'll still have to clear out the right side of the car, but generally, as you'll see again, it'll land perfectly right there. So like I was saying, you still have to clear out this, because the curb and this signage gets in the way, it's difficult to get that spot off. But you can get the left side, and usually oppers can tend to stay here, or even if if you wanted to smoke off the car, this part of the car, if maybe you're pushing through lower into B. So you've got different places to, different ideas you can work with this. Now this smoke is the most dangerous, and you can probably see why. You're just out in the open and cars looking right at you. But if you wanted to do a sort of, I guess, the crossway from CT to long on A, what you'll want to do is aim right there where the, I guess you'd say, the support of the radar dish, I should say satellite dish, and where the roof of the building meet. And it's a jump throw. But as you'll see, this lands perfectly in the middle of the crossway between CT and long. So it's a really good smoke. We'll do one more time. It lands perfectly. It's very good, and as you'll see, it covers up the whole middle area. Move on to B site. Not much you can do here, which I think is a general statement you could say for the entire map. But first off, you will get in this corner where the boxes meet and the wall meets, and as you see, there's this little bit of brick that's exposed behind, you could say, the mortar of the wall, whatever it's called. But it's a jump throw, and as you'll see, it lands right in front of the doors, so you'll get a good bit of bloom just outside the doors too. It's not directly in the middle. We'll do it one more time to get those results we all want to see. And as we can see, it lands in the exact same spot, and you've got doors smoked off. And like I said, it's got the whole doors covered. There's maybe a little bit of a gap here as we'll go through. You can't see anything. You can spam through it because it is at the edge, but generally you've got a pretty good coverage zone of the doors area. The next smoke is cat, and it's sort of the area of cat where it looks out mid. But what you'll do is you get light up on this, I guess, telephone has electrical pole. I think it's actually electrical pole. Either way, and then you'll find where these two antennas intersect. And it's a jump throw again, like most of the things we'll be doing here. And as you can see, it lands perfectly in the middle. So do one more time, get those results. And as you can see, perfectly lands right in the middle. And voila, right, look at this. This is perfect. It fills it up. Can't see through it. I don't even have to go through it because you know that it's going to be covering up that whole wall. But your cat smoke in case you want to maybe push mid. The next smoke I have is sort of for B, but it's more for CT. CT looking in towards B. What you'll do is line up against this wall, and you see this sort of this indentation in the whatever you want to call it. It's not really a railing, maybe an embankment. Then you'll aim right at the top of this antenna where it's horizontal. Line it up, jump through. And as you can see, it lands right on top of the box. Even a little bit of a bounce. Once more. And it lands right on the box again. So this is a good way. Maybe you want to fake some kind of push to B. And you think, okay, we're going to go cat instead. That's sort of the point of that smoke. It's a little bit of a subterfuge, you could say. And as you can see, while it's not as, you could say, good as the one you would do from spawn, it'll get the job done. Anyone, as you can see, anyone who's looking through can't see. They can still come around, but generally, your push to cat should work if they fall for the fake, that is. Now, this is your CT smoke. And what you want to do is you see there's this little indentation here, and then there's this corner here. Get right in between the two as best you can. And it's a jump throw. And the reason why is, as you'll see, if you go too far to the left, it bounces and it goes further to the left. If you go too far to the right, it'll go up against the wall and it won't even get close. Once more, and it'll land perfectly right in between those two boxes, and you'll have the entire pathway vision lines cut off, making an easy mid to B push possible. And like I said, there's a little bit of a box there, but generally you've got everything smoked off. You can run away into B. Maybe somebody can flash into B from tunnels. But as you can see, you've got a nice CT smoke from B spawn that you can use to help take B. So some B flashes. Anywhere you've got these gaps, these wood panels, you can throw the flash through. Just be careful you don't clip on anything, because as you can see, I'll another one lined up right here. Yeah, you'll be bouncing off the wood or even the wall. But anywhere you've got these gaps where you can't be seen, maybe a little bit more this way, so you don't get clipped. There's one of them. Probably wanna, yeah, you wanna crouch for that one. But it'll flash anybody. So that's probably the best way to go take B site with flashes if you're coming from B main tunnels. Now for the car Molotov, there really isn't any safe place to do it because the Molotovs have the built-in timer. But what you could do is just aim anywhere along this wall. There's a smoke, wrong thing. And then it's gonna vary given where it bounces. But throw it here, and it might get Molotov. Yeah, there's not many good, if there are any good safe places to throw that Molotov. So the last one I've got for you is a simple smoke for the back left of B, usually where oppers hide, or some rifle players even do too. What you want to do, corner again, like we did for the B door smoke, and aim for this outcrop right in the middle. You're going to want to back up a little bit, get some distance, run throw, and it can be a bit dodgy, but generally you'll get the same effect where you want it to be, which is the back area. We'll do it again. That's the one you kind of want to get. But generally, it's going to be a bit wild given how there isn't any sort of distance to go through. And you look away and you kind of lose where you're at. But as you can see, yeah, it'll frequent, but generally you get the idea. You'll get a portion of the area covered. They will have to come out, and especially if you can do this with the timings just right. Maybe as they're moving in, you've got guys already coming to the tunnel, and you can get the pick. So if you get it just right, it'll land right behind this box. But as you can see, it gets everything smoked off, so you can't see anything. So you really have to come out and there's no cover, so anybody can shoot you, no problem. So that's why I think it's a pretty important smoke we're taking B along with the doors. I can't think of a smoke for this simply because there's so much that gets in the way. But if I do find one, I might include it as a sort of mini thing at the end. After some diligence, I did in fact find a window smoke. It took forever, but here it is. On the dumpster, with the trash can lid off. You aim at the corner of this trash can. You then aim at this, get it right in the middle, move it over, find the ladder, center it up, move it 2 notches, jump, and it will land perfectly right there. So it cuts off that entire side, so you can walk through, but you have no idea what you're getting into if you're coming into the site. Anyone who's maybe watching mid, something like that. We'll do it one more time, because I just want to see it again, because it took forever to find. So yeah, that's the smoke, and as I was saying, you get nice coverage on the bomb site. You come out, and that is a thick smoke. It is, you walk in, you can use the mini-map to maybe, it's even difficult for me to try to just get up there. You have to jump, but you walk out, they are seeing you coming, you got no chance. Thanks for watching, I hope you found it helpful. If you did find it helpful, please leave a like, I would appreciate it. If you know somebody who would benefit from these series of videos, consider sharing it with them and telling them to like it if they did like it. But generally that's it. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day.